What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Noobs with Boobs. It has been a while.
Ever.
It's been a minute.
Ever.
But we are back and we are bringing you a new game. It's Alyssa and Shannon, by the way. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which is apparently not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So if you are one of those two categories, viewer discretion is advised.
Game's fucked up.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings. Ew.
You have an actual webpage for that?
Apparently, yeah.
Damn. It's a free game.
Legit. Alright. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Are you 13?
24.
Okay. We agree.
That was loud.
Because I'm 21. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Goes really well with this music. I think I'm gonna turn down the music volume just a wee. Alright. Since we're going with what you said. Blurble!
No, it should be Poiple.
Oh, well, while we were doing our sound check, she just kept saying blurble, so I was... Hey! Oh god. Just remember, the voices we use in this are gonna stay with us for the rest of the fucking game. Says me who just did that. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know...
The triangle begins.
The kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Yeah. We all have those.
Yes.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. What a dick.
Yeah, well, frick.
I played, well, I haven't actually, oops, I clicked
Oh well.
Oh, there we go. I've watched a little bit of this game, so I know somewhat of what happens. I haven't watched it. Probably not even halfway through. Yeah, she knows a little bit about it. But I'm just hoping that I'm probably just gonna try to take a different path and see if it makes a different set of outcomes for what happens in the future. Stop shaking your head, you spoiler! So, I'm gonna be the purveyor of hope and of childlike dreams and whimsy, and gonna go for it. God dang it. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Like, would that be really stupid? Like, why would you ignore me? Like, I'm cool and I play with my fingers. That's mean, Blurble. Yeah, Blurble. Fuck you. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah, you did. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori.
You're already telling me to hate her.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. Wow, they live really close to school. It's just across the street. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Blurble, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining- oh, just kidding. Wrong voice. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. What? Dick, I think I'm just gonna keep talking about how much of an asshole the narrator is, because I noticed when I was watching the game, like, it's just, he gets on my nerves, okay? Let's just go with that.
He's the typical guy.
He's a jackass. That's rude. They're not all like that.
He's the typical guy.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. But let me cut in here for a minute, because I came here from my job, and with which I work with a lot of females. And one of my coworkers was on the phone with her boyfriend on speaker as we were clocking out, and she would let him talk, and she was talking to us, and then she was like, he said something to her, and she's like, oh, and she pressed off the fucking mute button, which she had on, because I was like, yeah, okay, babe, and then press the fucking mute button again. So no, you can't say it's just men, because women do it too. Sayori likes, I read the part. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before. Oh, this is hurting my arm. Can you click?
Yeah.
Socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. It's something like someone who's really into being online and never goes out and blah blah blah.
Alexis.
Yeah. You trust me, right?
No.
Don't make me keep worrying about you, you little bitch. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. It's because he loves her. It's because he loves her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
Wow.
The sick beat, though.
School days as ordinary as ever. It's over before I knew it.
You read that so quietly.
Yes, I
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Same.
Same. God.
Clubs.
Wait. Clubs.
I can just like picture him like standing there, staring off into space like.
Shoe shot.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs.
Clubs.
Clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. He was totally just staring at a fucking wall. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Clearly!
Yeah, really.
There's no one there! There's no one at this school. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Oh, that was safe.
Wrong voice.
Whatever. Continue. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Sorry, I had to burp. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
God.
Know what?
No what?
Well, then you could come to my club.
Your club?
Sayori. Yeah?
No.
There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! I'm just gonna poke my fingers together because it makes you feel better. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Which, by the way, I'm totally down. It's like a book club. I'm down with that. English major here. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. That's dickish. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I don't see any problem with that. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President.
Okay.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Same.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. get your turn. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring you a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Oh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I just want a fucking cupcake. I'm only there for the cupcake. We eat the cupcake and we leave. Yes, let's go! Ah! And thus, there's just nobody in the school. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. We have all been there, let's be honest. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities and hauntings! There's dead people. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Just no one. Everyone! All of these people that are here! Get in this classroom! Look at you all! Beautiful! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member! Eh? I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Don't forget, you gotta click the button.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Sterling, you better bye! That's the voice I'm doing with it. Way to kill the atmosphere!
I'll be girl.
Oh, you would be her, yeah.
Blurple? What a nice surprise.
What a nice surprise. It's like a fat gay man, I love it, do it.
Welcome to the club.
Over here we have some scones. Da da da! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Fuck yeah! When? What are you looking at? If you want to say the word, sorry.
Natsuki.
That took so much effort. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Or she's 12. She could be 12. Let's be honest. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Sayori.
Oh, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say that. Things like that, no.
Let me just fidget with my hair and stare off at Natsuki's ponytail. So fascinating. Look at the shine. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you, fucking beautiful. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Did my voice change? I think that's a different voice from what I was using before.
That's right. I don't know.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
I didn't
right.
want to lisp for her.
It's great to see you.
It's great to see you again, Blurple.
I can't.
That's just add the. It's great to see you again, Blurple.
Great to see you, Blurple. I was looking for a demonic voice, but okay. What is that?
She is. I don't know. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, nice tits, can somehow manage to make her hair defy fucking gravity? God damn! What a woman!
God damn it.
Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little like I don't deserve it because I'm a fucking asshole. You too, Monica!
Jizz in my pants.
Yeah. Come sit down, Blurble! We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Alright, and this is where we want to save it because this is gonna be a decision. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited. As you can tell by my fingers being pressed together because I accidentally glued them.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, that's not a decision. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
God.
Whoa! I don't know how to make that sound. Ooh, wow! That good?
I guess.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
I had no
had
idea
no
you were so good at baking nuts to me.
I had no idea that you were so good at baking, Natsuki!
God damn it, I can't do this voice.
Do you want to trade? You can do her and I'll do her.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do Miss Spaz.
Yeah.
Well, you know!
Just hurry and take. Oh, that's you.
Just hurry and take one!
I don't remember their name.
Ah!
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. It kinda looks like cum a little bit. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe.
Still.
But not for, you know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to her cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in this classroom?
Yes, of course she does.
That was Blurble. Blurble said that.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
You are being so quiet. You need to speak up.
I'm right next to the mic.
Makes no difference. I guess. Don't let yourself be intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... No.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
You're an ass. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow.
I bow.
Then smiles at me. Oh. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. When did you become a gay man? How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Love the silent one.
Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really glow. Excuse me while I just word vomit over here.
Glow.
That we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? All of you sitting in this room with me? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yeah.
I broke my voice.
Such different goals, all interesting in the same goal. Interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find Okay, Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. A new member, get it? He's male. Penis. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Blurple, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Like a fucking gopher. What? What? Did someone say manga? Who said that? There's a law! It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
No, not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. I guess not really, because I'm a dumbass.
What am I saying?
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. It's super seductive and I'm totally turned on.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Same.
Go on.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Yeah, I'll see that.
She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Like a fucking freak.
You fucking freak!
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Like
Oh,
creepy
yeah?
books too.
Lila.
Stories with... can't talk. Stories will keep with...
Deep psychological elements.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately taken advantage of during your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening at all. I was like staring at your breasts.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Creepy horror.
I read a horror book once. Yeah, I read a book once. Didn't like it very much. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level.
What'd you read? Silver Eyes?
No, I don't even know what that is.
5 Minutes Free. One of them.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. That's accurate as fuck. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say
You're just
that.
getting taller. I'm concerned.
But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
You need to speak up, bitch. I can't hear you!
Next to the mic.
Continue.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh! I hate horror.
Yeah, well, horror hates you too.
Oh, why's that? Well, I just hate it, okay?
Just fucking do. You don't have to answer your questions. I don't need reasons. Fuck you! Fuck you! Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. Gosh.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
Your fucking pink ass hair, you bitch! You left a piece of scrap paper behind last cub meeting.
Cub meeting?
Let's skip over it, just ignore the moment. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give it that back!
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori's side was up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Ooh, lesbian.
I'm not cute!
Her eyes turn into these weird bird-like structures, and she has a strange fang in her mouth. Is she even human? Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. I don't know why that made me laugh. In case you didn't catch it on camera, I read that's impressive, and then she goes, yeah. It just fucking slayed me. Alright, anyways, continue. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsumi feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. That's the truest form of writing, is writing to oneself.
This bitch is deep.
Yeah, she is.
And her pinky's broken.
Oh, that breast.
Just
grasps the breast.
Oh, I'm looking at how the form of her hand does not look normal. Looks broken as fuck.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, all those vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and have Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Why do I keep doing that?
Ellipses. I guess it's the same for Yuri, ellipses? Ah! I want to read everyone's poems! We all sit in silence for a moment. All of us. Everyone.
In this
filling
classroom.
up the entire classroom. Okay! I have an idea, everyone!
What?
Question mark?
Question? What?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own!
How about no?
Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even! And we all know how much each one of us sucks!
Ellipses.
Quiet ellipses.
Yeah! Let's fucking do it!
I mean, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Blurble?
Can't get over that name.
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? What's that? Fucking Canada, bitch. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I'm just here for the cupcakes, man! For the cupcakes!
Who says this?
I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
They're all looking. All their faces. They're like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Too many eyes. Too much. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. I wouldn't call Natsuki's dejected. I would call hers this motherfucker. That's the look on her face. But
I'm sorry, I thought...
they're all sinking. Blurble. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? All of these
So
breasts
horny.
staring at me. So many hormones closing in. Can't breathe. Penis enlarging. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then.
Did what?
Well, if you fucking click, we'd know, wouldn't we?
To join the
No!
club.
Okay. One by one, the girls' eyes light up and they rise!
Rise!
Rise! Yes! I'm so happy!
God.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Her face. This face. She does not look. She looks concerned. She does not look happy. She looks concerned.
Yeah, she does. She's like this fucking crazy motherfucker. He has no idea what he's in for. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came in for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Like, super pissed.
I mean, honestly, he's here for the cupcakes and the breasts. Then that makes... Oh, well. Then that makes it official! I'm going to defy gravity now because I'm so fucking happy! Welcome to the Literature Club! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
Joy.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Blurble, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
No.
But from what I've seen, none of them are very good either, so... I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me.
We should stop.
Or is that my penis? Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. I'm trying to wait for a save point. Hey, Blurble! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right.
Right across the street from
and
the
I
school!
never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Click!
It's itching.
Sure, might as well. Fucking... Yes, I gotta. Can't really avoid it. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Alright. So this is where we're gonna stop for today. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, go down and give us a like. If you want to see more, head over to our channel, hit subscribe. We update every week, usually.
When we get a chance to.
Yeah, go down below, comment, let us know what you want to see next, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye!